spacecraft to extend man's senses farther into the solar system than ever before.
From a scientific standpoint, what's critical about Voyager today is the record of data that it's taking from Earth, right? Out through the outer helios sheath, across the heliopause, and as far into interstellar space as we can make that data last. Because we can see the changes in the data, changes in the environment as we travel further and further away. They were identical at launch. Different things have failed on the spacecraft differently. So if you think of twins, one has lost its hearing and needs some hearing aids, and another one has lost a bit of some sense of touch. But for aging spacecraft, 46 years now, they're actually very healthy.
Voyager has instruments remaining on and operating that can measure things like the magnetic field, the electrons, protons, and the particles that are around the spacecraft. A lot going on in a place where you can't really see the particles, but still a lot that we can measure and learn about the environment outside this bubble that's generated by the solar wind.
We've turned off many instruments, most obviously the instruments that were designed to really look at the planets. Those we turned off after the Neptune encounter in order to repurpose the memory for the interstellar mission.
When we turned the instrument heaters off and they got much colder, they had to recalibrate. But detectors often like being colder, that their signal to noise improves. And so in a certain sense, we got a benefit out of turning off the heaters, that the instruments were actually, in some cases, slightly more sensitive.
We are spending lots of time looking at different engineering options to let us not have to turn off a science instrument to gain back power and warmth for the spacecraft.
And so that means being very creative in what we turn off, and slowly, one by one, we'll turn off the science instruments. But even that last instrument that stays on and continues to take data will add to our knowledge about a place that we've never been before.